What's up?
What's up?
Dude, time's flying.
Yeah, that's a weird way to start.
I know, but it's December and it is flying.
It is flying by. Yeah, it's Thanksgiving crazy. Was already...
Week ago.
2 weeks ago? 1 week ago?
Week ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, time is flying by.
It's flying, dude. It's flying, like, in a broader sense, too. Like... in life, I know. Well, you know,
we were getting deep.
Holy
for a
shit!
Shit.
It's not as deep as it sounds.
We were just hanging out all casual.
It was coming to like, it was Thanksgiving last week, and Thanksgiving Eve used to be the,
big time.
Big night out.
Big night out. Everyone's back in town.
See the home friends, which we don't even like. I don't even know where they're at now.
You know what I don't even have them. Yeah.
So, but I don't think I've been out for Thanksgiving Eve, even out at all, in minimum 3 years, maybe 4, maybe longer. And this year, I get a text from Durs, from my buddy, like, hey, come meet us for a drink. We're gonna go grab a casual drink at like 5 o'clock. Our friend Christina was in town from LA. He's like, come grab a drink. Like, Botch is in town. We're just gonna hang out and like catch up. I'm like, all right. He's like, yeah, we're meeting at the new there's like a new hotel in Northport. Like, we're gonna meet. It's gonna be like chill. Okay. Left at 2:30 in the morning.
Damn.
Blacked out like
from the hotel.
No, we went out to like bars and shit. We were bouncing around, like we were taking shots. I took like 15 shots of Jameson. I was like,
damn.
What? It happened so fast.
Sure.
It was so slippery.
Just like time.
Just right. That's what I'm saying.
Just like that.
I got brought right back, dude. It was like riding a bike. I was slipping right back.
Full blown blackout. No memories, or just like when you say blackout.
I brown out. Like, I remember everything, but it was like I was behaving like I wasn't going to remember things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, I was being...
For example...
Well, I wasn't really being a bad boy. Like, I was being fine.
Okay.
You know? But, for example, so earlier that day, every year, like, we do the pizza scavenger hunt with my family. We eat a bunch. We do a whole feast the day before Thanksgiving with my dad and my brother. And we did it at a Chinese restaurant this year instead of pizza. So we had a shitload of Chinese food all day, right? My dad...
So you do a Chinese food scavenger hunt?
We didn't do a scavenger hunt. We just went to a really good Chinese place and ordered like an ungodly amount of food. Like, got stoned, ordered a bunch of food, got weird in a Chinese restaurant, which was a blast. It was it was a fun time.
Yeah,
we kind of got hated at the place, but that's a whole other story. But I get like we had a bunch of leftover Chinese food, so like I'm hammered and I'm like, all I'm thinking about is getting home, eating this Chinese food like a sloppy little boy, and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My dad sends me a text like about the leftovers, and all I'm thinking about now is like, there's gonna be no leftovers when I get home. So I'm in this Uber at like 2 a.m. Like, I am so like done, and I'm just like, I need to get some food. I order Taco Bell.
Okay.
I get Grubhub or Uber Eats, whatever it was, and I'm going through Taco Bell menu, and I'm just like picking off items, like so many items. And I don't even know what I ordered. Like, I'm like trying new shit. I'm like cinnamon cum balls, fucking this, fucking.
No one knows what that is.
They have like cinnamon balls. I'm ordering dessert.
Are they still existing on the menu?
They're on the menu, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Those things rock.
Hell yeah. So I order whatever, and but I fucking whatever. I get home, I go in the fridge. There is Chinese leftovers. So now I'm sitting, but I'm like, I want this Taco Bell. So I'm like waiting at my kitchen counter, like I smoke a J, and I'm just sitting there like stoned and like blacked out, just like fighting the urge to eat all this fucking leftovers. It's like now it's like 3 a.m, and I'm like, where's this fucking food? I check my phone, gets delayed. Like, it's just sitting there waiting to get picked up, gets delayed, and I'm like.
So I get in my car.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll go get. Someone will pick it up. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting 20 more minutes. Gets delayed again. It says, it'll ETA 4:30 in the morning. I'm like, Daddy can't wait. This is not happening.
Oh God,
of course not.
That's also going to be gross by then.
Gross.
Yeah.
So I go in the fucking fridge and I'm eating cold Chinese food out of like containers, whatever. We had like duck. I'm like sitting there like slumped over, like just eating a duck leg, handed it to my dog. My dog's eating the duck leg. We're like sharing bites of this duck leg, just blacked out. But I wake up in the morning and, after like this disgusting day, I wake up in the morning and I must have had like post-nasal drip or something. I had this crazy sore throat. Like, I'm just banged up, like I can't swallow, whatever. And I'm struggling. My brother kicks the door in because I wake up at like 11. I'm like a mess. And he's like, what are you doing, man? Like, what? You're still in bed? And the second I see his face, I remember, like, did I eat Taco Bell last night? Like, what? I was like, there was, and I just go, dude, if you want to laugh, do me a favor, open the front door. And he opens the front door, and there's just huge bag of Taco Bell sitting on the front door. $62.73 I spent on
Holy fuck, dude.
62.73. Dude, there was like 15 items. I must have just been like on my phone, just like boink, 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 boink. That sounds fun. Boink, boink, like picking off
Dang,
food.
that's so much
Oh my
Taco
God,
Bell.
yeah,
Did you eat any of it?
Not a bite.
Wow.
No, we put it in the fridge though. My mom was like, "Don't throw it out. Put it in the fridge." I was like, "Okay," and we never
Okay,
ate it. No,
Gigi.
my mom loves Taco Bell. She's like, "Maybe I'll get a little eggnogged up later." Fucking
Wow.
yeah, dude.
Why did you get hated at the Chinese restaurant? I've just been thinking of that since you said that.
So we were fucked up,
Right.
like really fucked up, and
Like high?
So we were high. Yeah,
Did you drink? Were you drinking as well?
No. My dad
Oh,
might
so you
have had
guys
a
are
drink.
just a bunch of weirdos?
Yeah, we were just being. It was weird, dude. First of all, a Chinese
So you were
restaurant.
your dad and your brother?
Me, my dad, my brother, and Drew. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just four of us.
And you're all just really high.
Just really high, rolling in at like
I can't
2
even
o'clock in the
imagine
afternoon.
getting high with my father, let alone going to a restaurant.
Shit, yeah, we probably shouldn't talk about this, but yeah, it's fucking fun.
Yeah.
That's like the good stuff. You know
Sure.
what I mean? It's like a whole. It becomes
a holiday.
It becomes a different
Hey,
relationship.
who's the judge here? What do we? It's illegal.
It doesn't
Who gives a
feel like
fuck?
you're smoking with your dad for some reason. Like
Okay.
it feels like your dad. He becomes like a different guy. You know what I mean? Like, you're like because now you're smoking with somebody. They're a different guy. Like he
Right,
just.
okay.
It's like a whole different relationship.
Right.
Like I have a relationship with my dad, and then I have a relationship with my high dad.
Okay.
Totally different thing, kind of.
Yeah.
But whatever. We get super stoned and we go into this place, and like a Chinese sit down restaurant is a very particular vibe. You remember the nipple story?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like that vibe. It's
Yeah.
like there's fine china everywhere, dim lighting, but like casual also, but like very nice but casual because it's
Yeah.
Chinese food, but it's like an upscale, I guess, Chinese food place sort
Okay.
of because you're sitting down.
I know
I
what
don't
you
know.
mean. Yeah.
You know the vibe I'm talking about.
Well, there's different vibes. It's like there's like the fast food Chinese restaurant. That's not what we're talking
right.
about.
We're not talking about like a
Like
counter.
a kid is behind the kid behind the counter is like a 13-year-old. He's doing his homework. He's also
Right.
taking your order. That's not what we're talking
Right.
about.
We're talking about like we're
like
in like
Han Dynasty.
Yeah, we're talking
Okay.
about we're in like a nice Jewish neighborhood and they get Chinese food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it's
okay.
like upscale, but it's casual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Upscale, but it's casual. Sure.
Right. So we walk in. It's like 2 o'clock. There should be like nobody there. Like 2 o'clock, day before Thanksgiving. Who's getting? But there's like enough people there where I'm like a little bit like, damn, like, this
yeah.
is odd.
Yeah.
Odd. So, but you also think it's like 2 o'clock. People are going to be. They must be finishing up lunch.
They must also be high.
Everybody's fucking high.
Yeah. Why
It's a Chinese restaurant,
Yeah.
right? But you're thinking they'll be gone soon, right? Everybody was there for quite a while. Whoever was there when we showed up was there the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
The initial thought was dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Everyone must leave soon because I'm here.
I'm freaking
Yeah,
out, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So we're in there. We're like easing into everything. Ordering was a nightmare. Whatever. Classic high shit.
Yeah.
Not important. But like it got a point where I guess you could say people started like peaking. Like we started getting real. Like we smoked right before we walked in, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh,
Yeah.
the boys are buzzing.
Yeah.
And the laugh attack starts setting in. So when when you're when you're with your father, right, and he's the one like starting to lose it, you're kind of like you want to help him a little bit,
Right.
but like you can't help,
Right.
So like we're all fucking like it's happening.
Yeah.
Like we're lost. The wheels are off the bus and we're just laughing, dude, laughing. So there's this old couple that's there, and this lady goes, "Oh, you guys are having way too much fun over there. Like shut up." Basically. And I'm thinking like I was having a good time at that moment, up until that moment. Like I'm thinking, oh, she's commenting on how much fun we're having in a positive way.
Yeah.
She said, and I was like, I go, come on over. Like, come sit at our table. And she goes, no, like, was mad. I was like, oh shit, like this. Oh, everybody hates us now. It's like panic. Like I went from good vibes
it really
to
flipped
like,
on you.
oh, it flipped so fast. And then my dad like starts full laugh attack, has to check himself into the bathroom, like splashing water on his face. And, dude, my dad has to go to the bathroom, and he's like, the men's room's locked. I don't know. There was someone was taking
It was a
shit.
closet.
No, someone was taking a shit. He was like, "Bro, I got to go in the girls' room. I need you to cover me. I need you to watch out. Like,
the
come with me."
fuck?
So I got to like go with them and like watch out. Like the boys started freaking out, dude. The boys started freaking out. So whatever. We're there for a long time.
Oh
like
my
this is kind
God.
of all over the place. But we're leaving. And again, like I was panicking for a little bit, but I still didn't think we were that bad. But we were. Like looking back. Didn't think we were that bad, and like there was this like middle-aged black woman that was just there alone the whole time we were there. She was just eating alone, and I didn't really notice her much. And I'm a big, like, when you look at somebody, you give them a smile guy. So we're leaving, and I'm, like, smiling at everybody, like, leaving. And I look at this lady, and I give her, like, one of those. And I swear to God, bro, her face is, like, grumped, like, pissed off, like, so mad. I don't know what we were saying. I don't think we were saying anything bad. Like, I really don't know. With my dad, they're like, I don't know what the hell we were saying. Dude, people were not happy we were there.
Well, it's Thanksgiving Eve.
Bit.
It is. It's a holiday. It's a restaurant. That's what's supposed to happen in restaurants.
That's what I was saying. We're just entertaining ourselves.
Yeah,
we're having a good time.
You're allowed to have a good time in a restaurant.
That was my point of view the whole time.
I don't think you could be. You can definitely be too loud in a restaurant.
You could be too loud.
But
it's, like, high loud versus, like, wasted loud.
Well, high loud is way different because it's odd. It's odd where it's just like maybe you were loud for like 1 second and made the whole restaurant feel weird. You know what I mean? Like maybe you guys were like vibing so hard where like it really just drummed up, and then like one shot of noise like came through the group that like ricocheted through the restaurant, and then you all were like, "Oh, we got to pipe down because we're high," and then everyone was like, "These fucking weirdos over there are killing me."
So if I'm being honest,
that's probably what happened, right?
If I'm being honest,
because when you're drunk, it's just like obnoxious nonstop, and it's like it's almost easier for a person to be like. It's annoying, but like drunk people, it's like they're just being drunk. But when it's high, it's weird. The weird factor is there.
Also the volatility of being high, like you can be paranoid, you can be silly. There's a lot of different types of stoned. And my brother Frankie was very paranoid. He was very aware that nobody was happy that we were being loud. Like the whole from the second we walked in, he's like, "Guys, shut the fuck up!" Like Frankie, he goes, "Shut up, dude, shut up! You're so embarrassed," like that. And my dad was like having a laugh attack, like I said, like he's laughing, and my brother's like being visibly upset, like he's like telling everybody to shut up, and everybody's like chill out, like whatever. And then all of a sudden, like the laugh attack, like my dad's like fighting it, and my brother's like shut up, shut up, shut up, and then it's silent for like 1 second, and I guess like my dad must have thought this was hilarious, and he just goes. Like, he tries to break the silence and make everybody laugh. It wasn't funny at all, though. He goes, "Pussy!" Screams it. Like, that loud. Dead silent restaurant. And that cascaded. Okay. The boys went over the waterfall at that point. And I was just like, oh, no, dude. Yeah. I was like, we got to lock this up. That was around the pat. Yeah.
Good for Frank, though. Letting it rip.
I guess. Yeah, I didn't know.
That is the... That's the penis.
Pussy?
The penis. You go penis. Don't go pussy. At least that's a game. You could have been playing the penis game.
But I think he was calling my brother a pussy.
Oh.
He wasn't just saying the word pussy.
Okay.
He just screamed it. You know what I mean? He wasn't like, he just was like calling him a pussy, but loud. He thought it was hilarious. Like, in his defense, he thought he was being hilarious.
Up to this point, I was like, everybody in that restaurant needs to relax. You guys are just having a good time. Now I'm kind of like, all right, I'm on the black lady side.
No, we were on the bad. We were in the wrong, for sure.
Tough.
That definitely made me aware of what was going on. You know what I mean? That was a sobering moment.
That's
for
nice.
sure.
That's a good time.
It was great, but it was terrible.
Yeah, of course.
You know
it's a fun time.
Yeah.
The only thing that my Thanksgiving was fantastic. I had a great Thanksgiving. But when we were leaving, dude, I did a classic, like, we're leaving this house in 20 minutes. I haven't packed it. I'm just going to put my whole closet in a bag and leave because we had the car, So sometimes you take a train. It's like I have to be a little bit more economical with how I'm packing because I'm like, I don't want to travel with that much shit. But I'm like, we have the car here. I don't give a shit. I'm just dumping all my shit into this. So I brought a couple of like nice, I was cracking up because when we were leaving and we were packing back up, I was like looking in my bag and I was like laughing out loud because Thanksgiving week, I was there at the Winston house for like 5 days. Okay.
Sounds like paradise.
And I slept till like 10 o'clock every day. I was in just sweatpants and like just like comfy flannels and like always just fucking chilling out. I barely left the house. Like I think I went to the supermarket once. I was just living that retreat life. And I looked in my bag and I, like a fucking dumbass, packed my Chelsea boots, like leather Chelsea boots, and I was just laughing out loud. I was like, I wasn't even close to an event that I needed to wear this. So I started laughing as I was packing up, and I was like, what the fuck are you laughing at? I was like, I'm just laughing that I brought my Chelsea boots on this trip, and I've just done nothing but be a piece of shit for 5 days. And then Emily's like, started laughing, and then she turned around, she's like, look what I brought, and she brought this like sexy ass shirt that you would like wear to the club, and she's like, didn't wear this one either, and we were both just fucking laughing.
That's hysterical. Yeah. That's awesome.
Just like a classic overpack of like I brought 200 pairs of underwear.
I mean, it's good to be, like, you're
good to
going
be
to shit
prepared.
yourself every day.
Yeah.
The thing is, what if you had to go out? Good
What
thing
if?
you had that
What if I had to
sexy
go to
little-
a nice? I didn't know. It's like a Winston thing. What if we're going to a nice dinner?
Sure.
And I didn't want to look like a jamoke.
There was
you
a
know?
point in your life where you wouldn't have even packed a nice thing. You didn't even have the.
What do you mean?
You dress shitty. That's
That's
what I mean.
just a stupid.
obviously-
That's a stupid best friend dig that has no merit or no truth to it.
I feel pretty comfortable with what I said. Like,
Name
I don't
an
feel
outfit.
like
Name one. When
Name
was
a bad one?
When did I dress poorly? When was there a time in my life that you would have been
all
nervous?
of college.
Fair.
I mean, I remember your Sperry's looking like they were going to crawl away, and those were the only shoes you owned. Like, what are we even talking about?
Right. Yeah.
Right, to this day, I would have put every dollar I have that you have a pair of Vans in there that looks like they went to Vietnam.
No,
Like,
I
come
threw them
on.
out recently.
Okay,
But my
you
running
feel what I'm
shoes,
saying.
my running shoes have been to Vietnam.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
You know
All
what I
right.
mean? There was a point where there weren't Chelsea boots in the closet, is my point. Good job. Time is flying. You're
Fair
maturing,
point,
is my point.
sir. Fair point.
Time is flying.
Was that all your Thanksgiving stuff?
For now, yeah.
For now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
what?
Also, I just
What a
love.
laugher.
I just love also Emily has a lot of elders in her family. I don't have any left, and I'm like, it's just nice being around.
Sad.
Hey, relax,
God.
dude. I work with the old. This is another thing that I've thought about before. Is like, I was with Emily's. This is a major sidebar, but I was with Emily's coworkers, and I was meeting all of them. Is when I did that show. So I did like an impromptu show for Emily's coworkers, and I tell a joke about one of the an older guy, Ricky, and he has Alzheimer's, whatever. And it's like kind of fabricated. And then one of the girls was like, after the show, she was like, "Oh my god, like." Is like that Ricky thing was like so funny. Like, do you still go see him every week? And I was like, nah. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, like I don't treat him anymore. And she was like, oh, like I thought I was like, oh, I got nervous for a second. I was like, yeah, well, like I don't know what was going on. And she was just like, what the fuck, dude? And I was just, this is the point I'm trying to make is like, in healthcare, I'm so around old people all the time that like I'm so used to just like I talk about death with old people like Monday through Friday, and that's so normal to me. And then one little comment, pussy Frankie over here, he gets upset. That's what the point I'm trying to make is
Part of that, I think, is like, sure, like you could be comfortable talking about
Right.
death, but like read the room a little.
Sure.
You know
All
what
right,
I mean?
well, it's nice.
Like you built up this beautiful story about Ricky. It's like, oh, how sweet Ricky, and now it's like, hey, maybe he's dead. I don't know. It's like, ooh,
Yeah,
like,
okay, yeah.
just lie and say, yeah, he's doing great.
I guess so, but I don't
You
like
know?
lying. It's annoying.
Yeah, I hear that.
It's annoying. I don't want to lie. I don't know where he is.
I don't-
And honestly, he probably was close.
And
And he's in a better place.
Definitely.
He was knocking on the door.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hamas and shit. I mean, he's definitely in a better place. It's rough out
it's
the
my
streets.
fault, buddy. I said the fucked up thing.
I mean,
Anyway,
it's not a lie.
Emily's grandmas. She got 2 grandmas, and she has one aunt that's still around. Aunt Millie. They're great.
How's the grandma that was losing her marbles a little bit?
She's doing good.
I remember having
I'm gonna lie. She's doing really good. That's not who the story's about, but that one is.
I loved interactions with her. Like,
she's
she was
awesome.
a hoot.
She calls me Dillian.
Dillian?
Dillian.
I like that
She
way more than Dylan.
She like messed my name up the first time, and now she's like she has dementia, so she's kind of like in and out all the time. And
Give her Dillian, bro. Give
And
her
no,
that.
but she like it's like those. There's certain things that like snap her back, and she was like looking at me, and I was like, she's like, who are you? And I was like, I'm Dillian, and then she goes, Dillian. Like it came back to her. Like, I was like, she's like, who's this tall man? I was like, it's me, it's Dillian. She was like, Dillian. Good shit. I like
Dude,
that.
I had a Thanksgiving.
I love that.
I'm about to rob you really quick of
Sure.
a story, but I had a uncle that had dementia at a Thanksgiving once, and then he passed away soon after. But
Wow, dude, relax. Nobody wants to hear about that.
And I every Thanksgiving I always say something fucked up. Like whenever I'm with my dad's side of the family, I say something fucked up. And it's a running joke every year, like, what's Joey gonna fucking say? I didn't say anything this year, but that year we never go around the table and give thanks. Ever. Like, we don't do that shit. We're just like, broy. We did it this year, and everybody's saying something nice. They're trying to dig deep, and his name was Uncle Mickey. And as we're saying this, like, Uncle Mickey's like feeding a turkey leg to the dog. It's like he's all a mess, and everybody's going around. And I just go, I'm thankful Uncle Mickey hasn't dropped dead yet at the table.
Oh my God.
And, bro, like in this context, ooh, dark, but for some reason, like everybody was thinking it, I guess.
Oh, it ripped?
And like people were drinking and everybody spit out, like visually spit out their fucking drink and was like inconsolably laughing. And I felt terrible still.
Nah, it's a good joke.
It was great, but it
See?
was bad, dude. Uncle Mickey, and he died like 2 months later.
He died. He choked. It wasn't even the dementia. He choked on the turkey leg.
What a guy.
No, but one of Emily's grandma, I've talked about it before. The other one, she's a firecracker. Very funny.
The one you kissed?
Yeah, I guess she... I didn't kiss her, okay?
You did not.
I think that also that picture was just a funny angle, honestly. But she did at the party.
Feels.
Mario's dad came, and we've all never met him before, and he was talking to Mimi, and she like came alive when she was like, "I'm ready to go home, like take me home," and then she started like legit flirting with Mario's dad, like dead ass. And she's like, and he's like a single guy, and she was like, "Oh, I bet you should get out there. You're a great looking guy." Like she started hardcore Mimi rizzing, hardcore, and fuck, I forgot what I was going with that. But anyway, the thing about Mimi was that actually cracked me up. Before he got there, okay, he was like, she was fucking sitting on the couch. She had been there all fucking day. She was there since like 12. And she goes, "Dylan, where's my son?" And I was like, "I think he's inside." And she goes, "Can you tell him to take me home? I've been here all fucking day." And then the guy came and she stayed for like another 2 hours because she was like,
"Let me guess."
Yeah.
I'm gonna shake the rust off.
This is what I was gonna say. That was why I thought of it. Is that when she kissed him goodbye, she fucking slipped one in on him.
Yeah, she did.
She did. I swear to God, and everybody was dying laughing because she literally slipped one in on him.
Dude, you know what she gives me? She gives me like what old men kind of used to be. Like you can kind of be that old man who's a little feelsy, but like she gives me like big dick energy, like old man dick energy. You know what I'm saying?
I know it's sick. That's certainly not the verbiage. I get the sentiment. We must rephrase that. And I won't say. Don't say the reverse either. Don't say it.
What did you think I was gonna say? Old lady clam energy?
Yep, that was what it was.
I wasn't gonna say that.
That wasn't what it was.
What was it?
I was gonna say the V word. I don't even want to say it.
Vagina? That's a horrible word, dude.
Anyway, we'll be right back.
But you know what I'm saying? She gives me big dick energy.
Definitely.
She gives me like
and that old timey
old
like
guy.
man. Like she has that kind of
yeah. And she comes from like old money too.
Yeah.
Like she's got that like classy.
Yeah.
I'll take what I want. Mario's dad. Yeah. Like this is
she
mine
takes
now.
No shit.
Yeah.
It's great, dude.
It's like mama's getting hers.
Yeah. She's mad
Biscuits.
funny. Anyway, I can do that. All right, Christmas draft.
Oh yeah. Let's get a little Christmas draft, dude.
Christmas draft of just not dishes because that was apparently controversial.
Yeah, we don't want to fight.
Just
Christmas.
Just any vibe.
Christmas vibes.
Any vibe.
Christmas stuff.
Yeah, you can go
Christmas
first.
draft.
You can go first.
Dude, my number one, I'm taking caroling.
Okay.
Caroling.
Really?
I've never even experienced caroling in person.
I can guarantee you've never caroled before.
I've never caroled. I've never even gotten carolers at the door, but I long for it a little bit. Like when I see a movie and there's carol, like I'm like, that is such a Christmassy. I don't even know if they do that anymore.
No,
but it's a beautiful thing. I love a good carol.
You know what this just made me think of? In high school, we went to Catholic high school, and I was in the band. And on like the day before Christmas, we would like go through the hallways and do like Christmas songs, and I fucking hated it.
Oh yeah,
it was tough.
That's different though.
We play like Jingle Bells and the Barry. It was my fault because I played the Barry sax, and I would just hold like fucking. I would just be like wah, and then the trumpets would be like da 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 da, and I would just be like wah wah wah. That sucked. Okay,
sucky.
Here's my first pick. The day before you go on break in school and you just watch movies all day.
That's a really good pick.
Right?
That's a great pick.
That's a good Christmas pick.
Really good
That's
pick.
a great day. Everyone's just so hype.
Ooh.
Again, we went to Catholic school. Sometimes we always had like a half day on the Friday or whatever. Like the last day was always a half day. And sometimes the principal would come on at the end of the previous day and be like, "You guys have been so good. Just school's canceled tomorrow." And everyone would be like, "Let's fucking go."
Ripping and roaring.
Yeah.
Ripping and roaring. Yes. Fuck yeah. Great pick.
Thank you.
Ooh. My second pick, I'm going to go mistletoe.
Really?
Yeah.
You horny devil.
It's just like it adds a little fun little spice to the holidays. Like,
Okay.
ooh, like like mistletoe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
First of all, what an absurd concept. Like, here's this plant, and if you're under it, you got to kiss whoever's next to you. Insane concept for Christmas. It's Jesus' birthday, and we're making out for a plant that exists.
I wonder what that origin is.
It's got to be fun. What is that origin?
And you know what it feels as you're saying it is like you know how we're not supposed to sing what's that song that with like I really can't stay, baby, it's cold outside. And now that's like controversial now.
My favorite
I bet
song.
you can find an article where it's like
No,
mistletoe promotes rape culture.
Yeah.
Like that's like Mimi probably loves a mistletoe too, brother.
And there's like a seminar about it. They have a clip of like the drunk guy at the Christmas party bringing mistletoe up to the secretary.
Well, then it's
Hey,
always naughty.
sweetheart.
You got someone doing it over their penis.
Of course.
They take it too far.
Belt with mistletoe
Speaking
on
of being naughty at the work party. Okay,
Yeah.
no, my number 2 pick is a work Christmas holiday party.
Yeah.
Holiday parties are like with the work. It's always very fun. Now I work alone, so I don't get to experience them. But I always did love a holiday party because it's really fun to see like coworkers get like I've never hooked up with a coworker before. Have you ever hooked up with a coworker?
Yes.
Okay, classic.
Not at this job. Obviously not at my father's business.
Right,
but yes,
right.
Yeah.
Because at like the Christmas.
Fuck you. Only once in my life, though. Twice. Twice. Twice.
3 times.
Three
is the
times
charm.
max.
Yeah.
3 times max.
But I just
4
like a
times.
holiday Christmas party. All the like someone gets too hammered. Someone's talking too much shit. Like a line is always crossed at a holiday party that always just makes it very juicy.
Dude, when I was really young, I used to always go to my dad's Christmas parties when I was a kid. And there was this guy, no longer works for them. I'm not going to say his name.
Yeah, definitely
Let's
don't.
call him Rob.
Rob.
Rob got tuned up at the Christmas party, and we were doing karaoke, and there was like a guy running the karaoke, like the DJ, I guess, was running the karaoke and playing the music or whatever, and he was pretty large. Older, large guy.
Okay.
And this guy, I guess he wanted a specific song to play. Like he was like falling out of his chair wasted.
My bad.
Nice. And he starts badgering the DJ. You fat piece of shit. Play the fuck. Dude, the place dead there's 50 people in there, dead silent. Like everybody's uncomfortable. This guy's just laying into the DJ. Sees nothing. He's not even like mad. He's just calling him a fat piece of shit.
Jesus Christ.
And I have such a fear to get too drunk at the Christmas party from that experience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a
what I'm
bad
saying.
vibe to be the wasted guy at the Christmas party.
That's a little bit, yeah. I'm putting this on my draft. I would not draft that guy,
Yeah,
but I kind of would draft that moment because then you see that guy on Monday and it's like, look at this fucking idiot.
Oh, yeah, he got fired.
Yeah.
Soon. I don't know if
Really?
it was because of that, but it might have been.
Might have been the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, it might have been.
Okay. I think it's your turn. I just said work on
Oh,
the party.
yeah. For sure. Ooh, number 3. Milk and cookies.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, yeah, bro. I used to love...
Low key, that should be 1.
It should have been 1.
Yeah.
It should have been 1. I love the whole allure of like, oh, you leave cookies out for Santa. Like,
Yeah.
that's awesome. The funniest part of it is your parents just sneak out in the middle of the night and eat some cookies
Yeah.
and leave the
I
little...
mean, spoiler alert.
yeah. Sorry, kids.
Trigger warning.
But like, I love that allure, and I just think it's hysterical that like... And it's funny, it plays into why Santa's like a fat guy. He's just only eating milk and cookies.
Right.
It's hilarious. It's just
That's
a cute, fun... What cookies did you leave out as a kid?
Well, my mom would make Christmas cookies.
She would leave homemade cookies out for
so we
Santa?
would like put homemade Christmas cookies
legit,
out.
dude.
I didn't put this on the list. Don't get triggered again to you, but my mom's Christmas cookies are on the list of
No, they should be on
the draft.
I mean, she used to give me a basket. I love the list.
A peanut
I love that on the
butter.
list.
This is not my third pick, but this is just a separate entity.
Sure.
The peanut butter cookie with the Hershey Kiss on top.
Shut up.
That's a classic Christmas cookie from, you know what I mean?
That's like the gentleman's Reese's.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
It's just
dude.
a great Christmas thing. I love that. I do love
Doesn't your
that.
mom make like a brittle in there?
She does, and the brittle.
Dude,
It's like
Eva's cookies.
the brittles
slap.
are sick,
Bro.
Where it's
So
like
good.
a saltine cracker with some caramel and then like peanuts on top and chocolate and shit. That shit rocks.
Dude,
Okay, 2 and 3. I'm gonna combine them just for time purposes because I got okay.
Just fucking do your thing.
Snow on Christmas.
A white Christmas.
A white Christmas.
You can say white Christmas. It's not.
That's right.
You
right
can
there.
say it.
You can say it. You can
White's only Christmas.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep, that's my
I'm just
favorite.
kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Swear. I actually have a fucking really quick kind. I don't know if this is a funny. It's funny to me.
You sure?
We
It's like
my whole
pussy in the Chinese restaurant.
hilarious. Right?
Yeah.
No, we obviously my family's white, but so it's usually just my family members at Christmas. It's fucking Christmas, whatever it is.
Right.
But there was one year my aunt was dating a guy. He brought her daughter. She brought her friend who was Jamaican.
Here we
It
go.
was the first time it was first time I'd ever had whatever. That was just a memory in my mind.
First time I ever saw a black guy.
No. Well, now I'm uncomfy. Now I'm getting nervous.
Now you know how we feel.
No. But like, whatever. She was cool. We were hanging out, whatever. And my dad was like, whatever. They were leaving, and I don't know if I should say this. But my dad was like, she had a crush on me. We were young. We were like 12, and she had made it known that she thought I was cute at the time.
Jamaican girl.
The Jamaican girl. So my cousins all left. Sick, bro. Fucking what up? So that my cousins and everybody left me alone with her in the loft, thinking, but like nothing happened. So when they left, like my dad's busting my chops about the girl, and he called her. He might have just said like she was black. He said black, and I go, no, bro, shut up, dude. She was Jamaican. Like I corrected him. He goes, yeah, Jamaican me horny. And the whole family starts ripping and roaring about fucking Jamaican me horny. Like it's a pretty
solid dad line. I'll give it to him. That's a good dad joke.
It was great.
You know, that's a good dad joke.
Oh, it's so good.
And then so snow on Christmas, and then it combined with just Christmas morning. Waking up on Christmas morning was the best. When you're a kid, you wake up Christmas morning. It's like, dude. I remember one time, me and my sister were still living in the same room. Like we were in a room till I was probably maybe 6 or 7, and like the night before Christmas, like you can't fall asleep.
No,
like I'm
dude.
just like so jacked up. And I remember we were like, we stayed up and it was like, it turned, like we were just watching the fucking clock go, and it turned midnight. And then my sister just goes, look, it's midnight. Happy birthday, baby Jesus.
Like dead serious.
We were like 8 years old. And then I was like,
Catholic boy?
yeah, happy birthday, baby Jesus.
Bro, there was such a period of life where you were so like emotionally attached to like the religious part of Christmas. Like I was.
Dude, I used to pray at nighttime.
Same. Especially around Christmas.
Probably it's kind of nice. I used to go pray, go to sleep.
Feel good about
and
yourself?
now I'm like, the world is gonna end. I'm gonna die.
No hope.
I'm never gonna retire.
Yeah.
If it was just like, Hail Mary, full of grace, peace out, I'm going to sleep.
Dude, me and my brother, same thing. We used to sleep. So me and my brother used to sleep in the same bed the night before.
Gay.
I fucking was just waiting for it.
It's right there. I had
But
to
like
do it.
we would, because we couldn't sleep and shit, so we were just like, all right, well, we'll like sleep in the same bed. And we'd spend all night, and we would do 99 bottles of beer on the wall and finish the whole
Jesus.
song. We would do the whole thing and do not like whatever, and we crushed every year.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
yeah.
Very fun. You're 4. I don't know what pick we're at, but just keep going. I'm having fun.
Am I up?
Yeah.
I think we're on 4.
Yep.
I'm gonna go. Ooh. I'm gonna go ugly sweaters. I'm gonna go ugly sweaters because
Interesting.
Because one, it's funny that we call them ugly sweaters, but we wear them.
Right.
I love that whole thing.
Yeah.
But I love how it's like a beautiful Christmas thing, and then it directly ties into like college like party life because you have like the ugly sweater parties.
Yeah.
Where everybody's doing like peppermint schnapps and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
chocolate
yeah.
syrup. I have a lot of warm memories about
Yeah.
a good Christmas sweater.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love a good Christmas sweater. They're
love a
itchy,
good,
but they're fun.
I love an ugly sweater. I do love an ugly sweater. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4, a fire.
Fuck you.
Why?
Fuck you, dude. Oh, fire reminds you of a fucking thing? Suck a dick, dude.
I have
Suck.
actually. What are you talking about?
Fire, winter, fall, summer.
Oh,
You're a
wow,
fucking cock, dude. You're such a pussy, dude.
Yeah.
I can't believe we got here. And like I said, told you. Told you.
No, I was with you.
Were you?
A fire is a
Were
memory.
ya?
I'm just saying, it's not even a memory. It's
Yeah,
just like
right.
I like a fire around Christmas.
Sure.
Also, I like a Yule log.
Love.
Dude, I love a
Love
Yule
it.
log. I will literally put on Netflix Yule log.
Oh, yeah.
And just like sit there and just like,
Netflix?
dude, Netflix has Yule logs.
Oh, and I
where
thought
you
you YouTube.
No, okay, YouTube.
Sure.
Commercials. And
Yeah.
dude, you go on Netflix and they're playing some like, like the slow shit, chestnuts roasting, and it's just like that's a great situation.
I think Yule log is a funny thing to me because I feel like it's just like poor kids that have an apartment use that. Like I don't think our parents use a Yule log.
Well, yeah. If you're rich enough to have your own fireplace and like Bose surround sound speakers, you're probably doing the real thing.
Like apartment lifestyle.
And I'm like touching the fire. I'm like, if you really get close, it's warm.
You're like putting your cheek on the screens. It's kind of warm.
The heat from the screen is making it all nice.
Dude, me and my brother used to roast marshmallows over a light bulb in my brother's bedroom. And it didn't work, obviously.
You two are fucking morons.
We would put the marshmallow directly on the light bulb, like touch it to the hot glass, and it would melt a little bit, and then we'd eat them. And the fucking light bulb was covered in marshmallow.
No wonder your mom beat you. You deserved it.
Definitely.
Anything else?
My last one, I'm going to go... I mean, nobody took this. I'm going to go a good Christmas tree, a real deal Christmas tree. Like
okay,
tree.
A good tree.
Good, well-decorated tree.
I just saw that, that video. Look at the tree. The tree, look at the tree.
No, I don't know that video.
That one? It's like a Long Island mom, and she's just like obsessed with the Christmas tree. She's like, oh, do the lights all nice, like make them even, and like that type of shit.
Yeah. I don't know that video, but my mom, we just did our tree, and my mom... we changed the location of the tree now, so it's like in the middle of my house, so you can see both sides of it. And my mom, we were decorating, I was putting all the family stuff in front, like so right when you walk in the house, you see all our cute old family shit. It's like cute.
Right.
My mom is removing them from the tree, putting them in the back because they're not fitting the aesthetic of the room. And she just is like putting all the gold and shiny. She's like, no, but this goes with the room. I'm like, it's our family. Like I was like, you're killing me here, Mom. Like it broke my heart.
Listen,
like, it's Christmas.
I love a Christmas tree. I do love a Christmas tree, but I never got it to this place in therapy. But I could do a whole fucking chapter in my book about the Christmas tree because first of all, did you have real or fake trees?
Fake in my household. I have them real in my apartment.
I had fake in my household and. Eventually, it progressed to where it just came in 3 parts, and you just put the one part in, the one part in, the one part in. But originally, when I was a child, it was you had to put each branch into the thing, and they were color-coded. So it was like the blue was the longest, then the orange was the middle, and you'd have to work your way up the thing. And I'm pretty sure I got those fucking branches whacked across my fucking head because I put an orange where a blue was and a blue where an orange was.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just a fucking nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
And I would my mom's Christmas tree is like... My mom is not an OCD person, but like with her Christmas tree, it's like, this is the travel section. This is the family. And it's like everything has a thing. And if you fucked it up, you got a branch to the head. And I was like, this sucks. I'm like, fuck this shit. I hate this shit,
Listen.
But I love you, Mom. Your cookies are sick.
Your mom's crazy.
Yeah, it's fine.
Are you okay though?
Yeah, I'm fine. I am fine. I do have a real tree now because it's like I don't want to. Mostly because it's just like the smell.
The smell's phenomenal.
Smells
unbeatable. I like getting a little sap on my fingers.
Here's
the pine.
Here's the thing about a real Christmas tree, though, which is what my mother always said. She's like, we can't have a real Christmas tree because a fake Christmas tree, the branches are like metal, and she has so many fucking ornaments that like a real tree couldn't handle her amount of ornaments.
It doesn't change the whole your mother's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You know what I mean?
Not at all.
That's a crazy thing.
I was just making the argument.
It's all crazy.
Also, the cats would like fucking climb up in the trees and shit. Number 5, In Sync Christmas album.
Oh,
the best Christmas album of all time.
That should be number 1.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays is like my favorite song ever. That song is, you could listen to that all year round. That song fucking slaps.
I like that song. I do think you like it too much.
You can't yuck my yum.
I'm not yucking nothing. I'm just saying you do love it.
That's my favorite Christmas song.
It's on a lot around this time of year.
It
when
is.
I'm around you.
It's a great Christmas song.
Phenomenal
Also, here's a little fucking tidbit for you. The last song on that album is a New Year's song. It's called "Kiss Me at Midnight." Oh, you don't even. That song is fucking good.
I really that's a deep cut. Not a lot of people know. I don't know that.
That's what I'm saying. That's a
deep cut.
That's what I'm saying.
I like that.
And then did you have any more?
I think that was my last one, right?
Okay, this one is a what's it called? The honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
I got a couple. The Elf, the movie commercial on USA when it's 3 days leading up to Christmas, and they're like, we're putting Elf on back to back to back, and it's him running in the fucking and he's like, ah. Love that.
Great.
Because then it's like Christmas is 3 days away, and then you can watch this Elf on USA
100%.
You know, with commercials. No
100%.
better way to watch that.
Agreed completely. Love that.
Okay, so we do the next thing. I'm gonna do my little lead in.
Yeah, should we start this over? No, we got 10 more minutes. We're halfway.
10 minutes.
Yeah, this will be quicker probably, this one.
Oh, this thing is about to die.
Really? Fuck my ass.
Let's do it here. 10 minutes, and then we'll
All right.
So
All right.
I was just thinking about this. Okay, before we do that, this is my lead in.
Okay.
Thanksgiving, I had such a nice Thanksgiving. I just loved it so much.
You know why?
Why? Food?
You were at your own family's house. Sorry.
We're going to cut that.
Why don't you start over? We'll cut that whole thing.
Okay, so I had such a good Thanksgiving, right? Because I wasn't with my... No, okay. No. I had such a good Thanksgiving, and I always love Thanksgiving, but as I've gotten older, I've grown to love Thanksgiving so much more than I ever would have thought, because it's just such a wholesome holiday. It's like, It's just about cooking some good food, having some laughs, hanging out, being lazy, laying on the couch, watching football, chilling, watching movies. Like, it's so just chill. And Christmas, I was a major Christmas fanatic growing up. I still love Christmas, but it's just fallen a little out of, as I held it at such a high esteem. And it's just because, dude, you know what it is the commercialism around Christmas in America makes me like genuinely upset. I'm just like, the movies are always like, it's not about the gifts, it's about the family. But it's like, but then, the Lexus is like, buy a fucking car, and everything. Starbucks is like, here's some Christmas cups, shove them up your ass. And it's like, it's just too much. So it just makes me a little sad sometimes, where it's just like, it's so much. Okay, so in that spirit, now we're going to do the Grinch draft, okay? The shitty things about Christmas.
Yeah,
okay,
love that.
And I will go first, if you don't mind.
Go first.
Okay. Getting a bad gift and then having to fake.
That's my number one,
really?
too. Damn.
Wow, yeah. Getting a bad gift and having to fake the thanks. Like, I have a...
The worst!
The worst.
Oh, my God.
I won't even say who she is. I have a person in my family, and she always... It's an aunt. And...
There's two of them.
No, it's like a deep-cut aunt. It's a deep cut.
Now we're getting more specific. Just continue.
No, it's further away than what you think. And she just will get me like a weird purple V-neck sweater from like Sears, and I'm like, Sears is still open, and it's like the wrong size, and the gift receipt's in there, and she's just like, I saw this and I just thought you'd love it, and I'm just like, oh,
it's also like, no, you didn't.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I think she really did.
That's nice.
It's nice, but then you have to just be like, it's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
It's just like, give me fucking $20.
Yeah, literally, like $12. Literally, give me $10.
Yeah,
something that I could do something with. That sucks. That is the worst. Like, dude, I have a relative too. I won't name names.
Yeah,
my brother
It's not your brother.
No, it's not my brother. No. 1 year.
I won't name names. It's my brother, Frankie.
No. 1 year, this relative, my brother had just turned of age and gotten his driver's license. Very exciting time for a man. He's feeling independent, whatever. But like, you're not even thinking about that around Chris. This relative, like, Frankie is opening up the gift, and as he's opening it, this relative is like narrating and saying, he's going, "You just got your license. I figured you could use a little practice, my man." And my brother opens it up, and it is an RC remote control car. My brother is 17 years old, getting a remote, and dead serious. Not even, like, if that was a funny gift, holy hilarious. Yeah. That's hilarious. Wow, what a gag. Dead serious.
Wow.
Like, that was like, that's every year. It's tough, dude. And
yeah,
you gotta be like,
thanks.
I'm gonna get so good at this. Like, it sucks, dude.
You know what's funny? I was gonna do a what's the worst gift you ever got? And we're here now talking about getting bad gifts, so I'll just share this. 1 year, my sister got me a marshmallow shooter.
Oh, yeah, I got one of those.
And I was like 18 years old, and I was just like, what the fuck is this, Kaylee? Like, I just immediately outed her on it. I was like, this is the worst. She's like, I thought you would have liked it. And I was like, no, you fucking bought this yesterday because you... And then I repaid the favor. And 1 year, me and Joe went to the mall, And in the mall, you can like get pictures on mugs and shit. And I got this was the only gift I got my sister one year. It was a picture of me and Joe's face on a shirt.
On a shirt.
And
I mean, we took the picture in the mall.
Yeah.
And the guy just like, this one?
Yeah.
I'm like, a
My
black
sister's
t-shirt.
gonna love it. So we returned the favor.
Yeah, we did. You were pumped about that, too.
I was pretty
You're
pumped
a spiteful little guy.
Yeah. Grinch
funny.
draft. Here we go. Number 2.
Grinch draft number. Is this my number 1?
Technically.
So
yeah,
now I
'cause
got to change
yours.
my. All right, yeah, you snatched my number 1. No problem. Okay, let's. Oh, dude, people who are too into Christmas, like Disney adults for Christmas. I can't. Like if you're wearing like Rudolph antlers and a nose to work every
on
the
like the
whole
15th.
season.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jasmine.
And we're back. Is it my turn?
I believe it's your
okay,
turn.
just to get back into it, I'm going to immediately try and trigger you.
Cool.
On my Grinch list, number 3 or whatever, in really no particular order, I really just don't like this. Justin Bieber's Mistletoe.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
I hate like new age pop star. Like that song sucks. Also, Drummer Boy sucks.
You know what? Fucking some old fucking boomer said that about the NSYNC album. You fucking. They were like, "Oh, this gay boy band is doing a fucking poppy."
No,
fucking,
because
that's what you
it's
sound
so,
like. You boomer ass.
No, that's you.
fucking
You always are
bitch.
like, dude, Justin Bieber's Mistletoe. Let's throw it on. Like,
It's a banger.
It like legit
First of all,
sucks.
you're talking about. You mean Drummer Boy? That's the one I love, Drummer Boy. Mistletoe too. Under the Mistletoe, they're both good. The whole album slaps. First of all, he was just. Did you see the video they posted recently?
No.
I think it was Hailey Bieber posted a video of them like driving in the car and he was singing one of the songs. Chills.
Okay, well, like
Chills.
honestly, like acoustic style, it probably slaps. I got no hate on Justin Bieber. I think Justin Bieber's cool. I'm just saying I don't like that Christmas song. I think that Christmas song sucks.
I think you suck.
Fine.
Agree to disagree.
Grinch draft.
Cool. Yeah, I'll show you a fucking Grinch,
Let's
bro.
see what else you got.
Let's see. This one, I think I'm gonna save that one. Okay. Fucking mall traffic.
Oh yeah.
I fucking hate that. Like,
yeah.
I hate that. Like, but because it starts like 3 weeks, but it's like every day for 3 weeks. It's
Right.
like people. I guess it's maybe less now because people do Amazon, but it's not. People are going to the mall.
People still go to the mall. It's a thing
And
to
if
do.
I need to go to the mall to get something casually, like not even, it's like I can't even do that.
Right.
It just throws a monkey wrench in my life.
You go to the mall and just get stuff casually.
Yeah. Well, you don't live near a mall. You're in the city. It's a whole
Right.
different thing. I'd go to the mall. People
Okay.
go to the mall. The
Yeah.
mall. Don't.
The mall.
Yeah. The mall.
The mall.
Mall's great. I love the mall. What's wrong with the mall? What's your problem?
I was just
I like if I want to buy a pair.
poking the bear.
You know,
you
I
seem
like
to struck a nerve. You really like the mall.
I love the mall.
All right.
You know what I don't like about the mall? I don't like the recycled air. Like I feel like when I walk in a mall and I start breathing, I'm immediately tired. I'm like I get like it's like drugs in the air. Like it's just like there's no oxygen in there.
Really?
It's a bunch of people breathing and like the oxygen is like
When
low
I think
and
of the
I get
mall,
tired.
the first smell I think of 3, 2, 1.
Cinnabon.
Auntie Anne's
Oh,
pretzels.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Damn,
And
that
that
would've been
just,
cool.
I feel like when I smell that,
Oh, we
I'm
didn't
like
do a
that.
mind meld.
What's I don't know what the meme or like whatever it is where like someone's just like moving, like their nose is just like taking them somewhere.
Like Snoopy, like
yeah,
floating
Snoopy,
through the
just,
air.
floating in the
Yeah.
air. I get that for Auntie Anne's.
Oh, fuck yeah. I love those cinnamony pretzels. That's my go-to.
No, I
dude.
like just straight up butter. The OG.
Okay, good.
OG
Respect,
butter.
but
yeah.
like I'm a cinnamon pretzel
Right,
guy.
right.
I'll eat that.
Some people like NSYNC, some people like Justin Bieber. One person's right, one person's wrong. My next thing, speaking about the mall, okay, a little controversial opinion. I don't know if it's on my Grinch list. I do just kind of get a weird vibe. The mall Santa.
That was on my list too.
Really?
It gives me a weird vibe too. However,
And then I'm just like, don't be like that, Dylan. You know,
Yeah.
because it's like everything in this world has gotten so fucking pedophiled that it's like, can't we just let Santa Claus in the mall be just like a nice, jolly fucking old guy who likes to once a year, you know? But
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm like, I've had some weird experiences of just like that. I'm like, you know, mom's like, you got to go sit on this guy's lap. And then I'm like, deep down, I'm like, I know that's not the real Santa. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, I know that's not real
Well,
Santa.
that's the thing.
Like a shitty mall Santa, you know?
There's
it's
always-
like, that's not him. And then you got to go sit on this guy's lap, tell him what you want. It's like, Fuck off.
It's also like most of the years you do it, you remember what the last Santa looked like. I remember. I know this is a different dude. Why are we doing this?
Well, my mom used to tell me that it was his helper. She used to always tell me that the real Santa was the one at Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, like the one on the float. She was like, "That's the real Santa." So like legit, I would sit there and be like, "Holy fuck, Santa's on Channel 4."
Dude, honorable mention. I'm not going to put it on the list, but I was going to put on my list, like, keeping the secret of Santa alive for kids.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because I just want to be like, he's not fucking real.
That's a
like,
Grinch thing for you?
Yeah, like, I guess it's the allure of Christmas. It is a nice
Yeah.
thing. But, like, it's also like...
the first lie you tell children.
Yeah, it's like, why are we doing this? But
And
I
then it's
also
like,
think we
student
should.
loans, it's a good idea.
Like, we should be, I don't know.
You got to keep it, though, because it's like, dude, it's so cute.
Yeah, it
So
is
damn cute. So damn cute.
It's really the dismount's the tough part. It's like, well, when you do tell them, it's like a weird whole thing.
I never got told. When did you?
My mom
When did you
told
stop
me-
believing in Santa Claus?
My mom...
My
I
parents
was like
didn't
one
tell
of
me
those
shit. I never got the birds and the bees. I didn't get shit.
I didn't get the birds and the bees. Could still use that, to be honest with you. I got the I was one of those kids who was always like, I know he's not fucking real, but then I'd be like, he's real. Like I would be kind of play both sides. But my mom came up to me when she didn't want me to spoil it for my brother because she, I guess, assumed like I was at an age where I knew,
Right.
But I didn't. And she was like, just don't tell your brother. Like, make sure, like, he's not real. But just, and I was just like, yeah, totally. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, it rocks my world. I was like, oh,
yeah.
what?
You're like, I'll be strong.
I was like crying for a little bit. I was like, all right, for Frankie.
No, I
like,
never
don't
got
tell
told,
Frankie.
and I think I believed in Santa Claus till second grade.
Yeah, second grade was
Second
about
grade.
time.
Then it was like people are like, he's not real, and I was a big stand. I was just like, nah, he's real. All you were full of shit. And then in third grade, I was like, I don't know about this. So then I wrote a letter. Like I wrote a letter to Santa Claus, like night at like Christmas Eve, and I was like, Santa Claus, if you are real, you will sign this contract proving that you are indeed real. And then my mom fucking signed it. And then she's like, see, he must be real. And I was like, okay. That's where the trust issues first started. Yeah.
I'm smelling something fishy.
Okay. Next one.
Am I up?
What did I just go?
Mall Santa?
Oh, Mall Santa, you're up, yeah.
I'll do this. Influencers posting about their like holiday charity shit that they're doing.
There's one I would have never.
I hate that so much.
Really?
Oh my god! It's like fuck you, dude. Like I'm talking like influencers.
Right, you're not talking
like,
about like cancer research.
No. Like they're filming themselves going around and doing like a thing, like handing shit out. It's like
wow.
we're shitting where we're eating. Like you're mixing.
Right.
You're trying to get
doing a good
views.
thing, but you're doing it for the views.
Yeah, it's like I'm not. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's not a great.
Like I'm still supportive of the good gesture.
Of
like,
course,
for sure.
Like I'll donate a coat to the coat drive.
Sure.
But it's like you're not going to selfie yourself.
It's
dropping the coat in the coat
I think
drive.
it's like I think I just hate influencers and I hate people I hate doing good things too, and now it's in my face. So I'm
You
like
hate people doing good things.
I hate people that I hate doing good things because I hate you and you're doing this thing that I'm like I'm supposed to like it. But it's like fuck you.
So many times.
What
There's so
I'm
much hate in what you just said.
I know. I'm
But
not
it is
a
the
hateful
Grinch.
guy.
It's a Grinch thing.
It's a Grinch thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I hate it. It grinds my gears.
Okay.
It twists my tits.
Okay. Hey.
It twists my tits.
Some people like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Here's one of mine. Okay. Christmas car commercials. Where it's like a Lexus, and then it's like someone's like waking up on Christmas morning. They like open like a little gift, and it's like a pencil or something. And then like they open up another, and they're like, "Oh yeah, thanks for the pencil. Like I guess that's all I got this year." And then the next one, it's like car keys to a Lexus, and it's like, "Yeah, you thought I got you a pencil? I actually got you a brand new fucking Lexus." Yeah. And then it's like you go in the thing. There's like a fucking brand new Lexus with like the red. I'm like
the huge bow.
Who
I hate
in
the
their
big
lives
bow.
have experienced that. Every car needs that. Every car has that commercial where it's like, 1% of 1% has gotten a fucking car for Christmas.
Like,
but everybody's got the car commercial.
Is nothing good enough for anybody we need to buy them a $30,000 Toyota for fucking Christmas?
Dead ass.
Like, I got a bicycle. It's like $200.
Right.
Cool. 30. What do we? Nothing's
That
good
one's
enough
just
for
a big
anybody.
leap for me.
I'm with you there, bro.
It's a big leap.
I'm with you there.
Okay? Anything else?
Dude, fuck Christmas. I don't know. I pretty much have nothing else.
Okay.
I did put like buying gifts for
I
people.
put buying gifts for people too.
I hate that.
I don't like it either.
I hate it.
I say it. I don't like it.
There's some people I enjoy buying gifts for, but the thing is for me, like when I buy gifts for somebody, it's because it strikes me and I'm like, oh, this year I'm going to get to this person this gift. I don't like getting it. I have to get everybody a gift every year. It's like I don't want to get you.
Buying a gift is not a full blown Grinch. Because it's buying a gift. It should be really good, but I'm going to classify it as bittersweet because it's bittersweet. It should be great, but I really don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Because it's like stressful. I got a million things going on in my life now. I'm like, now I got to buy a fucking gift for this person because baby Jesus was born a bunch of years ago, and it's like, but then when you get the good thing. And you're like, then you're jazzed to like when you get the good shit, and then you're pumped to give it to the person. That is fun.
I gotta add,
but the lead up to buying the gift is ass.
Can I like? I'm gonna add one and then to end on, and it's kind of going against what we just said, but hear me out.
Okay.
I hate, and this is a direct shot at my parents, by the way. I hate getting. Like someone giving you just a bunch of money or like a large gift card being like, go buy something yourself. I would rather you get, if you could, as a parent, like go think about it for 1 second. What would Joe just like for a second? Give me one. I don't care if it's $40, $20. Get me something thoughtful. I'd rather take a cheap, thoughtful thing than like a bunch of money for me to go buy some shit. I don't want the money to buy. I like the thought. I'm a thought guy. I don't need the money. I don't need to. I know you want the money. I'm looking at you. I know you want the money.
I'm trying to come up with something to respond to what you said.
I'm just like, I want the thought. If you're going to get me a gift, if you're going to get me something for Christmas, make it like you tried. You know? Mom? You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah. Listen, Joe, I'm going to use the gift card. It's good. I'm going to buy something great. Sure. I like the thought. I want to feel like you thought about me for a second.
Okay. I get that. It's just coming. It's coming from a place of loneliness. Yeah. You know.
Ouch. Yeah.
Well, I'm just defending your mom. You know, because she listens.
Sorry. Don't call my mom alone. She's not alone.
No, I'm defending your mom with the gift. Okay. You're the alone one.
I'm the alone one. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And you're like, think about me, please.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
Like,
I want to feel loved.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
That's it.
Okay, Lydia, can you share with us some highs and lows of Hanukkah, since neither of us have ever experienced that? And I'm going to pass the mic to you.
Also, do you guys do the Jewish foods? You a latke guy?
Yeah.
Like a good latke?
Yeah, #1 draft pick for Hanukkah is latkes.
Right?
Latkes and brisket.
Oh,
so
brisket?
good. Yeah, brisket.
Sit on your lap like Santa Claus.
Okay. Is brisket a Jewish thing?
Yeah, get it a shot.
This is fun.
I don't know if it's a Jewish thing, but the best ones come from the Jewish butcher.
Jewish butcher?
Yeah.
No,
the best
brisket.
latkes come from Trader Joe's.
Yo, we made
Talking about brisk?
Me and Dylan and Emily had a Hanukkah meal once. I think Lizzie was there too. For Lizzie.
Oh,
and Emily
nice.
made matzo ball soup and latkes.
Yeah.
Phenomenal meal.
Yeah.
First pick latkes.
First pick latkes.
Latkes. Amazing.
Latkes and brisket.
And then there's always just Hanukkah gelt around, so just chocolate.
What's gelt?
Oh, it's like
That's
the little,
a Jewish word if I ever
it's the
heard a
little
Jewish
gold,
word.
It's the little
Gefilte
gold.
fish.
They look disgusting. The little gold coins.
Oh my God.
And it's chocolate.
We got a funny story.
Funny
And
story.
if you grow up in a household like mine that there's no sweets around ever, Hanukkah gelt is amazing. And then you roll the dreidel and you get to eat the chocolate if you win.
That's what those are for?
What happens
Yeah.
if you lose?
You get killed. You also get to eat the gelt.
Okay, sure.
We one time me and Dylan were in the same driver's ed class in the same car, and our driver's ed teacher was Mr. Green. He was a handsome Jewish gentleman.
Yeah.
And around Hanukkah, he had those in his thing for his family. Like he was taking them home, and we stole them because we were
Stole them from the car.
starving.
They were really good.
They were great.
Yeah. You guys look so cute right now.
I feel cute. You're
Yeah.
warm.
It's adorable.
Nice.
It's nice.
It's giving Santa's lap.
Mariah Carey. I want a naughty little present.
What do you want for Christmas, little boy?
I'm starting to think this
Should
is
I
actually pretty
leave?
nice.
That was a lot of eye contact.
That was too much. It was too much. Okay. Is there another draft pick? In the goods of Hanukkah.
Honestly, the best part about celebrating, I got to celebrate both, kind of. So, it wasn't
helps.
like the Chinese food in the movie. But the best part of Hanukkah was specifically my mom, who is not religious, she's a Jew, but she doesn't believe in God.
Okay.
Very confusing childhood, but whatever. But she was always so nervous. My dad was raised Catholic, so like we did the Christmas tree, we did Christmas gifts, like, you know, but none of the religion. So Christmas Day was always amazing. She was always so nervous that my sister and I were gonna love Christmas and like hate Hanukkah and suddenly not be Jewish, even though she doesn't believe in God. It was a weird.
I feel like that's such a classic Jewish
of course,
insecurity.
Like, she's like, don't say God bless you because God's not real, but you better fucking like Hanukkah more than Christmas.
Like there's no such thing as heaven, but like you better show up to dinner.
But so my mom, when we were younger, and we would still do also 8 days. It's like a lot of fucking presents, but she would always try to give us like our big Christmas present during Hanukkah because she wanted us to associate Hanukkah with like my new LG chocolate phone.
Salty little minx.
LG chocolate phone.
That was a big one. And so
LG
the best part, so
wow.
like what I'm drafting is getting to go to school before Christmas, after during Hanukkah with
gifts.
your best Christmas gift 2 weeks before.
That used to
I
make
love
me
that you're
mad.
not calling it a Hanukkah gift. You're calling it
Hanukkah.
I show up before Christmas with my Hanukkah best Christmas gift.
Hanukkah is like not a legit holiday. Like nobody, you know.
You just have dinner every 8
One
days in a row.
one year on one of the nights of Hanukkah.
You like the menorah and the Star of David.
you
That's
like the
not
menorah.
part.
That's just the whole thing.
You know, and the candle lit for 8 days.
Yeah.
You look bored.
No, because the menorah is a little spooky because you can't blow the candles out.
But what if they blow out?
Well, no, you wait for them to just melt down, and then they do. So, like, we would always go to bed, and I'm like, well, I'm going to shut my door, because if there's a fire, I want to be able to get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Yeah, so, I don't know. But, whatever. Yeah, the menorah was great, too.
That's a Grinch part of...
I love a dreidel.
Yeah, the Grinch part is the fire safety of the menorah. Yeah, but one year... for one of the 8 days of Hanukkah, because when we were younger, it's like, you know, you expect a present every day. My mom's like fucking running out of things to do. She got my sister and I, they were yardstick, like a yardstick long tube of gumballs. I don't know where she found it.
I feel like I got some of that.
I don't know where she found it. Was honestly so fun. And then one time my sister and I were in a fight. I probably stole something, like one of her clothes, and she got so mad at me. She took my yardstick of gumballs that I had made like a little dent in, and she just opened it and like chucked them all across our like the hallway. And so there was just gumballs everywhere, and I was like crying because I'm like, those are my fucking gumballs.
It's your only gift.
And like she's like, nah. And my mom's like, well, Natalie, like now you have to give her your gumball yardstick. It ended up she'll never buy it again.
Hanukkah.
Classic Hanukkah.
Exactly.
Grinch list.
Yeah.
Any Grinch moments from Hanukkah? Any bad stuff?
Well, the fire
Fire
safety of the
safety is a
menorah.
huge
Fire
one.
safety.
Do you guys do a prayer? Do you guys do like the...
Yeah, you
Baruch atah?
bless the candles, Baruch atah Adonai.
Your mom's very confusing.
Yeah,
For not believing
Well,
you,
she
I would
doesn't know
skip
that.
the prayer part,
No,
wouldn't you?
the religious part of my childhood is really. My meme would go to church on Christmas, my dad's mom, and we would all just like wait for her to come back to like open the presents and stuff. We'd be like, "What the fuck, meme? Like, why are you still at church?" She would do like midnight mass on
Would you
Christmas
go to midnight
Eve.
mass?
I went to church
crazy.
every Sunday, but we weirdly never went on the holidays because my mom would be like, "That's when the fake Catholics go."
Yeah,
because
like,
they're like
AKA
getting in
me.
there. They're getting in there like time, and we did our time, so we don't have
It's like
to go
the people
to
that go to the gym only on January 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good,
true.
Yeah.
Good
No, my
comparison.
Grinch take about Hanukkah is probably that. Don't tell my mom. I like Christmas a lot more. You know? Yeah.
Duh.
So, yeah.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Good shit. Thanks for sharing. Mazel.
Shalom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love, especially because we have a Jew in the room.
Yeah.
I love how, like, my body's knee-jerk reaction when I hear somebody say Jew is that they're mentioning it as a slur. Like, my body reacts as it's a slur. But we have a Jew in the room, and she's saying she's a Jew, and it's just like, it's very confusing for me because it's the slur and the correct term.
Yes, it's the one.
It's fucking weird.
It's the one.
fun.
I'm going to go to this place next, unholiday related, even though it was a gift, technically. And it was inspired by me sitting on your lap, okay? So I have a patient of
Something
mine.
really hard you want to talk about?
Wait for it, pal. Wait for it.
Oh, fuck
so
me.
I have a patient of mine, and he's gay, and
There we are.
he's
Here
gay.
we are.
He's an old gay man. We're fucking homies. I'm his physical therapist. I do a good job. We have a great relationship. He's very funny, and every once in a while, he just throws like a zing out there. He's like, I'll show up like 10 minutes later than I thought, and he'll just be like, you're lucky, you're good looking. Like he'll just throw out some old gay man zing shit, and He was fucking telling me that he got this shirt. He thought it'd be funny to buy a shirt for this friend, and I was like, "Oh, I thought that would be hilarious. Like that's a funny gag." And then I showed up the next time, and he bought the shirt for me.
Oh yeah, you didn't want to tell me about this. What is it? That is so strange of that man to buy.
I was like, thanks.
Like, I wonder how many people he's bought shit like that for. You know what I'm saying? Like, is he just like, you know?
I like laughed and he wrote a bunch of like Broadway shows, and it's like they were all comedy. So like me and him always talk about comedy. It's like a funny fucking joke.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? And
I think he's trying to.
Yeah. Well, dude, one time
he's like, "What's your price, there, doctor?"
Yeah. He's like, he gives me that shirt, bro, and he literally goes, he's like, "I was gonna tape a $20 bill to it just to be extra funny," and I was like, "Jesus Christ,
that would have been really fucking
that
funny,
pretty fun." That's what I said. I was like, "Dude, that would have been really funny." I would have laughed at that, and I'm like, I don't
like that we live in a world where that can be construed as like inappropriate.
Listen. Is it inappropriate? For sure.
Definitely.
But as two fellow comics that are, I'm helping them out. We're in healthcare. I could get a laugh.
Listen.
Dude, one time he was telling me, he was like, he was telling his like primary care physician this. He's like, my primary care, he's a great looking young man. He's like in his 40s, great looking man. I've been seeing him for so long. And I was telling him that, I'm getting older now, and it's getting harder to kind of like, and he was saying, he was asking me if I was sexually active, and he was just like, it's just harder to kind of get into the positions that I want. And he goes, but if you want, I can give you one hell of a fucking blowjob. He's literally 80. Literally.
Dude, you know what the beautiful thing about homosexuality is?
What's that?
What's that, Joe? I feel like it just keeps you young at heart. Like, I feel like an old gay man is always silly.
Yeah, dude, he's always zinging. He's always got it.
An old straight man
he's so good at burning. Like, he throws a burn out there every once in a while. It's funny.
An old straight man is a bitter, beaten down individual.
Yeah.
God, when is my wife gonna die already? Like, there's a lot of that going on. There's none of that in the gay community. Old gay men
this
are
light
jolly.
behind you. I don't need all this light back here.
Thanks, Papa.
You
know, I like
he's
that.
Funny as fuck.
Yeah, it's a totally.
He is a funny fucking guy.
That's funny, bro.
I'm glad I got that back. Can I go here next?
Go wherever you want, bro.
So now we're moving out of Christmas stuff. Do you have any Christmas stuff?
No, I have a fun gay thing.
Do the fun gay thing.
You want the fun gay thing?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I should mention. I'm not going to mention names. I'm trying to think of it. Yeah, it's fine. So at Thanksgiving, my cousin's telling me this story. And he started getting a little liquored up. And this story just fell out of him. And he was like, because like, so let me start with this. Has anybody ever told you that they thought you were gay at any point? Like, oh, I thought you might be gay, or anything like that ever happened to you, where someone thought you were gay?
Never
or
in like a serious way.
A gay guy?
Never in a serious way.
Never in a serious way. It's happened to me before, kind of like where someone was like, "Oh, I thought you were gay when I first met," and I was like, "Yeah, I could see that." Honestly, I'm like, "Sure, no problem." But that's as far. That's as much.
Yeah.
So my cousin starts telling the story. He's like, I have a buddy that I hang out with once in a while, and like we were at a party, and he's got this girlfriend, and she got like really wasted at this party, and she burst in the room, and me and him were like in the kitchen, kind of shooting the shit, having a beer at this gathering, and she fucking went off and was just like, I know you two are fucking behind my back. And he's just like, what? Like, and she's going on like, I know, and I'm at work. You two are fucking.
It's
I
two
know
guys?
You're having an affair. Yeah, it's her boyfriend and my cousin. Man. She's accusing them of having an affair. She's accusing her boyfriend of having an affair with my cousin behind.
Right.
And in front of like everyone.
Right.
But she's hammered at this point.
Okay.
And she's going on like, I know, I see the way you guys look at each other. I see the way you... And they're both like, what the fuck is happening? Like, it's going on and on. And my cousin's like, yeah. Like, I was like, you know what? I think I got to take a break from hanging out with these two. I'm just going to
I got to take a break from fucking this guy.
Yeah, it's like, damn, she's on to us.
Yeah.
No, he's like, I got to take a break from hanging out with them. Like, this is crazy. Well, I think
Is your cousin gay or straight?
No, he's straight.
Oh.
And the first...
Oh, wow, that's... Because you do have some gay cousins.
Oh, no, different... Other side of the family. No, straight cousin.
Okay.
So he's like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, that's actually crazy.
He's like, Jesus Christ, like, this is ridiculous. So, but she was drunk. So I think he chalked it up to like, she's having a bad night. So another, time, like a few months later, they're hanging out. She comes home. It's just them two hanging out, like watching the football game or something. She comes home and again brings it up. Flips the fuck out. But sober this time. Flips out. Like, I just fucking know. And like, he's like, dude, like, what the hell? Like, flipping out.
Okay.
There is a caveat to this story that comes in.
That they were.
But I'm going to tell it the way I was told it. Like, it just, no, they weren't fucking.
One time in camp, they diddled each other.
No. There's a caveat. There's like we'll get to the caveat. Don't worry.
Okay.
So, like, now at this point, after the second run-in with this fucking accusation, a big accusation.
Yeah.
Like, if a man was accusing you of sleeping with his wife, that's a big accusation.
Sure.
Okay? But then to flip it and also put your sexuality into question.
Right.
That's a whole bit. It's a lot going on. It's a very complex accusation. Like, you're like not confident in your boyfriend's sexuality. Very confusing. You're telling my cousin, you're also gay, guy.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot going on there. So all right, now he's like, I got to distance myself from this couple. Let's give it a break. So he doesn't text this couple at all. And they're in a friend group together. Like, their friend doesn't hit him up, whatever. One day, the kid texts him, hey, bro, you want to come over and watch the game? Like, whatever her name is going to be home from work soon. Just pop over whenever. We'll watch the game. Okay. My cousin gets to the house. He didn't have work all day. Okay, the kid, her boyfriend. Mm-hmm. She had work. So she had texted him before my cousin had showed up. Like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, nothing, just hanging out, like alone at the house, chilling. She shows up. My cousin's there. She shows up. My cousin's at the house, so he's not alone. But he just walked in the door. Like, my cousin just got there. And she walks in and she just goes, she like kind of takes a beat and she's just like walks in, she settles in. She's like, you told me you were home alone. You told me you were home alone. What? You were fucking him all day? Like, are you kidding? Like, again to this shit? Like, flipping out. And he's just like, you're fucking crazy. Like, he just got here. My cousin's just like, I just got here. You know what? I'm going to leave. And he leaves. And that's kind of how my cousin was like telling the story. We're all cracking up.
Yeah.
But also I'm like, are you okay, buddy?
Yeah.
You need a hand, like you need a hug. Like, are you okay? Like, are you good with your sexuality? Do you need me to confirm? Like, what do you need from me right now? He was kind of emptying the tank out, right? And he goes, the thing is, like, she does have this like thing. And I'm like, what's the thing? He goes, so her mom has this like special form of like dementia. Some sort of a dementia. It's not dementia, but it's like sort of dementia.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called. I wish I did. Where she has these delusions. And apparently this particular type of dementia, there's a 50% chance that it is genetically passed on to your kids.
Oh, wow.
So I go immediately.
What a very sad turn the story has taken.
I know.
I would have rather him been fucking the guy than her having early onset dementia.
Listen, this would have been my favorite way to find out my cousin was gay too. This would have been fun, but no. Like, so immediately I'm like, okay, so she has it.
Right.
He's like, yeah, I guess probably. I'm like, wait, but no, but like you're telling me this is a 50% chance. Can we just chalk it up to yes, she has it?
Right.
Or are you telling me something? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but I was just trying to hear all sides of the story.
Right,
you know what I'm
sure,
saying?
yeah.
That's the whole story. I got nothing to close on there.
Okay.
But that story took me on such a ride.
That's a ride of a story at Thanksgiving.
Dude, being accused of being... If someone thinks you're gay because of what you're wearing or something, that's fine. Like, whatever. It's a thing. But, like, for someone with, like, 3 or 4 separate occasions, like, tell you are fucking my boyfriend.
I feel like that's, like, almost like schizophrenia or something.
100%. It's like, okay, it's a scary... It's just a weird place to be. Like,
right.
You shouldn't have to defend yourself that much unless it's much.
That's too much. Okay, so yesterday I did a show, and I hosted the show, which is only the second time I've ever hosted an actual show. I've hosted open mics, very different, because it's like you're warming up the crowd. It's real people. You got to do crowd work. You can't really crowd work comedians. Like, no one participates. It doesn't lead to anything fun. So it's like,
that makes sense.
It's very novel. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I've done my set a million times, but it's like a crowd work opportunity. It's like pretty novel to me. A little nervous, a little fucking whatever. So... I'm doing some crowd work. There's one couple in the front row. I'm like, class. I'm just like, play the classics, Dylan. So I'm like, how long you guys been dating? The guy was like, oh, like we're on like a first date or something like that. And I was like, oh, I'll leave you alone, haha. Gets a laugh. Move on. Couple behind them, an older couple. This guy, there was an older man just like waiting to get called on. So I'm like, I'm going to talk to this guy. Me and him go back and forth about him and his relationship. Get a couple laughs in there. It's all just like kind of like bazinga, bazonga, fucking, this, that, that. And then I was like, how old are you? I was like, how old are you? Because he said he was like 80, and I was like, shut up, that's the first lie of the show. And I was like, what are you, about like 63? And he was 61. And then I was like to the wife, I was like, and what are you, about 25? Hey, how you doing? Like, he did one of those, like, and then blah, blah, blah. So then I go over to the other side, and it was like a couple they were eating French fries. So I was like, French fries, what's up going over here? How long you guys been dating? 2 years. And I'm asking, because this guy knew a lot about his wife or whatever. So I'm talking to this couple, and I'm like, oh, you guys like know each other well. How's it going? 2 years, blah, blah, blah. And then I said, what's your favorite color? No. I said, what is her favorite color? That's what I said to I was like, you think you know each other? What's her favorite color? And he paused. There was a long pause, and I go, ooh, awkward. Gets a huge laugh, and I'm like, I'm just fucking with you, pal. Like, I'll get back to you later. So that all happens. It's a good laugh. I move on. Whatever. Sure. Later on in the show, okay, there's a lull. Like, there's 2 or 3 comics in a row that are not great. So I'm like, all right, I got to kind of try and some crowd work again to kind of like liven people up a little bit. So I go back to the French fries guy, and I'm going to ask him about the color again, see if he got the answer, So I go back to him, and I go, so, buddy, did you figure out what her favorite color was? And he just goes, yeah, it's black. And I was like, okay, all right. And I was like, all right, cool, Dylan. And it was a white couple. So I literally was immediately was just like, I was like, that's your favorite color? And I'm like, we're in such dicey territory, you know what I mean? He just firmly went black. And I was like, okay, all right. So I was like, okay. And I'm like, I think I said, I was like, not too sure what to do with that. So I was like, your favorite color is black? I'm like, no one's favorite color. And then I was like, okay, all right. I'm just like fucking shooting myself in the foot constantly. And then she goes, well, my favorite color to wear is black. And then my first thought was like slimming, but I was like, you can't say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wound up saying like, I thought I was going to come back to you. You would have said blue. We would have had a couple of normal PG fucking zings and I would have got out of here. But this really led to nothing. So thanks for that. And that kind of got like an exit laugh. But what could have been a fun response in that situation?
You go right to big black cock, dude. You go right there. It's sitting right there for you.
That was
white couple.
Lydia, was that sitting right there for you? A little bit.
Right?
Really?
Yeah.
Hey.
Right? Like right on cue. Big black cock. Yeah, dude. That's right there. You want to make the couple uncomfortable, I feel like, in that moment.
Okay.
Maybe not the first date people. You want to be nice to them.
Not the first date people. Definitely not.
These people can handle it. Be like,
wow, your brain went to...
I didn't ask you about college or something like that.
Right. I didn't ask you about your last partner before this guy.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Wow, you really go right to that?
Dick joke. I'm a piece of shit. I go right to big black cock.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's potential. Because I was like, in my head,
where were you going?
I literally was like, I'm not even going to try.
You didn't, big black cock didn't pop in your head. Did she fall? I felt a gust of wind like you fell through the air. Like that seemed dangerous.
Big black cock.
I think Emily's taking a shit. She went in there fast. Hard. Oh wow, she needed to go in there.
Big black cock did not cross my mind at all.
Not
even a little.
It didn't even cross it like, oh, don't go there?
No.
Really?
No.
You're slower than I thought. I feel like that was the only thing that came to my mind. That's why I thought you were like, ooh.
Well, that's the thing when you're doing this hosting stuff, dude. It's like, I don't know what that's what I was telling you yesterday. I was telling Joe, I was like, the temperature on what I can get away with, because it's like a 5 o'clock show. It's a little early. Like, if you kind of go like too vulgar, too fast, people back out, don't go for it kind of thing.
Sure.
Like, people aren't drunk, so it's like, it's a tight moment type of thing.
Okay.
And people were already tight, and maybe that's why it didn't come in my brain, because I wasn't feeling very loose. But that could have definitely got a laugh. Like,
could have.
And my thing that I thought of was...
Could it have gone fucking silence? Sure.
It could have gone very silent.
Could have gone crickets.
You never know, though.
Yeah.
My thing was stupid. I was like, I did not say this, but I thought of this for the podcast purposes only. What do you think of just being like, we got a liberal in the crowd. My favorite color is black, Fine, big bad cock it is.
Okay. I mean, The survey says.
Survey says.
Survey says what it
Yeah.
says. So I'm not making the data. I'm just presenting it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah. So
I mean,
you live and you learn. I'll get back to you if it ever happens.
now
again.
now Dylan's gonna like force big black cock into like crowd work somehow, as you usually have to force it.
Yeah. Hey,
shoot from the
there
hip
you go.
here. How you doing? Sorry. Yo, you know how like I'm sure maybe you even think about this during crowd work. Like if you call like a casual name, like if I call you buddy or pal or bro, those types of I don't know what you call those fucking words. What do you call those words? Like filler words or salutations.
Salutations.
That's not it.
No.
What
It's
do you
like
call
a name.
like bro? Like if I call you
Nickname.
bro, it's a loose nickname, like a general nickname,
Yeah.
right? There's certain ones you could use where like it sends a message, like that video of that guy going, "You're not that guy, pal."
Yeah,
like
yeah.
pal.
Yeah.
Can give you a vibe, or like if I'm like, "All right, guy."
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
that's not like bro. That's like guy.
Yeah,
like,
guy.
chill,
Yeah.
Fucking hard out. Like that's
Yeah.
a whole thing.
Okay.
And I'm a big like I call if I'm talking to a man, woman, or child, I'll say bro. It's like my go-to one. Man, woman, or child, bro. That's how
Yeah?
I'll say it no matter what. It's a Long Island thing. Hey,
Okay.
bro, what up, bro? Hey, it just happens.
A man, woman, or child.
Man, woman, or child. But lately, I've been using a really weird one. I can't stop, and I don't know what message it's sending, and I need your opinion on it. I've been calling everybody sugar. I mean, like, all right, thanks, sugar. I've been saying it a lot. Like in the office to all the ladies, maybe it's because I'm with 50-something
What are you
year old
working
women all
a
the time.
1960s marketing fucking campaign?
I feel like that's not even a man
You
thing to say.
smacking
Like,
people's asses too? What's going on?
I feel like it's more of a grandmotherly thing. Oh, sugar. Hey, sugar. Like, I've been saying it, though,
okay.
casual. I'm just like, all right, thanks, sugar. Everybody. And somebody recently called me out. They were like, sugar? Like, what do you call? Why are you saying sugar? I'm like, I can't help it. Like, it's happening now. So, how do you feel about it?
I don't hate it. Crowd work, I wouldn't use it.
No,
Because it's like
not.
it's very a term of endearment, you know. It's not giving me pal. It's not really creepy. It's
Is
old
it
man.
giving you any misogynistic vibes?
I mean, you as a whole.
I'm really skating that line most of the time.
You're barely skating, pal. You're fucking 2 feet under.
I'm playing hopscotch. Suck my
but
fucking
you
dick.
have that. You know what's good about you, Joe?
What's
you know,
good about me, Poppy?
You have that. You have that misogynistic charm. You know what I mean? Where it's like you're misogynistic, but it's still charming.
Okay, I think that's a compliment.
It's a relic of the past.
Hey, Toots. Like, I guess
Toots is worse than sugar.
Toots is way. I don't even.
Sugar is.
I don't get personally. I don't get the misogynistic vibe from sugar. I'm getting sugar like a grandmotherly sugar. Like, hey,
Yeah,
sugar.
yeah. Hey, sugar.
Like a sweet salutation.
Yeah.
But like, somebody called me out on. They were like sugar, and I was like, I don't know. Yeah, sugar. No, I meant dude. Like whatever. I don't think. Have I been saying it to guys? I think it's mostly been girls. I've said it to my brother's fiance.
You said it was man, women, and children.
man, women. No, bro was man, women, and
wow.
children. Sugar's been. I
Well,
think it's just women.
definitionally, if you're only saying it to women, I think that's a little misogynistic.
That's not true because I would say ma'am or miss to only women.
true. I'd say it to a guy.
Only women.
I would say it to a guy.
You would say miss.
Yeah, it's like when you're being like a dick.
Yeah. All right,
know?
ma'am.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
does your husband play golf?
Yeah,
Like that type of
yeah,
thing. Okay.
yeah.
That's misogynistic a little
Right.
bit.
All over it. See? Right
See,
there.
I'm right on the pulse of it. I'm gonna stick with sugar because it's just been natural. I'm not gonna
it's not
fucking.
it's not
I'm
bad.
not gonna go against
it's
it.
a holiday season. It's a term
I feel
of
like it's
endearment.
endearment. Yeah, I agree.
I don't hate it.
Glad we're on the same
There's
page
worse
there.
things that you can
Yeah.
that you can say.
Thanks,
Okay,
man.
we've clearly. Oh, this is not even showing battery now. What is
It's good.
Okay. I don't think it's good. Crowd work jokes, did that. I've talked about that a billion times. Here's a real quick one. Here's a real quick one. Under maybe a minute and 30 seconds.
Sure.
So me and Emily, here's a hack. An
Life hack?
Eva O'Keefe life hack. Okay? So we ordered a Black & Decker coffee maker. Me and Emily ordered a Black & Decker, my favorite color. And I'm a liberal. Good one, Sugar. So we ordered a Black & Decker coffee maker, and we were feeling this pot of coffee. $20 on Amazon. $20 on Amazon. Get it? We do 5 fucking pots of coffee, and the thing just stops working. Literally. So I'm like, does Black & Decker have like
$20.
a hotline?
What do we
Do they have a
expect?
hotline? Like, you know, like, how do you fix this? So I'm like doing a couple YouTube videos. It's like, you got to break open the thing and pull it to. I'm like, this is fucking insane. It was $20. So I was complaining to my mom about it. I was like, yeah, this fucking thing. Like, we got to go back to an espresso now. And she goes, I know what to do. And I was like, oh, what should I do? She goes, order another one to the house. Okay? Take that one out. That one starts working. Put the one that doesn't work back in the thing and return it. Pretty good.
Lower middle class. That was a circle back to
Something that
last
happened
night.
yesterday, but yeah.
That's fucking a great hack, though.
Great hack.
Is it illegal? Little bit.
Yeah, but Amazon doesn't have unions, and Jeff Bezos can suck my dick.
He
You know
can
what I mean?
definitely suck
Yeah.
your dick. Yeah, I'm
And
with
it
that.
was faulty. So it's like we did a return. Just
It's a great hack.
and I was like, you know what my mom said? She's like, yeah, that probably doesn't work because someone else sent it back a bunch of times. And I was like, damn,
That's a good point.
that's a great point.
You want to hear a funny thing, though?
Sure.
My mom's reaction would be like, it was $20, you fucking cheap fuck. Buy a better coffee maker.
Yeah, but
that
it's-
would be my mom's reaction.
Sure.
Just if we're throwing
That's
moms
because
in the
you're
kitchen
upper
check.
middle class. I'm lower middle
It is
class.
what it is.
It is what it is.
You know? But
Strokes of different
crafty.
strokes. How do you say that?
Different strokes for different folks?
Yeah.
Crafty.
Crafty.
Eva.
Crafty, crafty, crafty.
Crafty. This is actually kind of topical.
Okay.
Did you see that they just named Bad Bunny, or Forbes just named Bad Bunny the king of pop
No.
over Michael Jackson?
Well, Michael Jackson's dead.
But his whole thing is the king of pop. Like, he made pop what it is.
Right.
That's why you're the king of pop.
Are you sure?
Yeah. What else would it be?
I don't know. Are you sure that they named him the king of pop? Like that's a controversy?
Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
I'm positive. There was like a thing, a survey that came out. Like 98% of like people in this survey was like, I think it was 1 million followers from some account. 98.3% of the people thought like this is insane, like makes no sense. But I was like thinking, I feel like people are trying to like, oh, new king of pop, because like Michael Jackson with like the little boys. Let's move on from it. But I'm like, I think when you named Michael Jackson the king of pop, there was some allure in the Twitter sphere of like, oh,
That he was
he
popping
might
buttholes?
be banging some little boy buttholes.
Okay.
So it's like, don't go back on like you knew what was in the midst.
Right.
Don't Bad Bunny. He's been around for like a minute, and you're gonna give him
Also,
the king of
I don't even
pop?
think he's like
He's good.
He's more like reggaeton. No?
He's Latin pop star. He's
Yeah,
Latin.
yeah.
I'm like, I don't think he's even a pop guy.
That's not. Yeah, it's like.
If Taylor Swift could be maybe the queen of pop, maybe
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I don't even like her shit, but like to
Bad Bunny, it doesn't even feel like pop music.
yeah, it's not, and you're gonna. First of all, what about Bruno Mars? You skipped
Yeah.
over the real runner-up. You know what I mean? I don't know. I was rubbed. I like Bad Bunny and all, but the king of pop, fuck out of here. What are we doing,
How's that
dude?
feel?
I am 10 for 10 today.
Listen, we're running. This is we're towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad Bunny. You know, doesn't even get in that realm for me. He has the song. Novia.
What are we
Which
doing?
I know
What are
ya.
we doing here?
Which I know ya. You know what I'm doing.
No, I think you're fucking.
You know what I'm doing.
What are you doing? I don't know that song.
That's a song.
I don't know that one.
It just feels so like
They're all the same song.
like is
to me.
Gasolina a pop song?
No, that's Daddy Yankee.
I know, but I'm just saying like they have similar kind of
I
vibes.
feel like we're going in a weird place.
No, I'm Puerto Rican. It's fine.
I was gonna get there.
Yeah.
There's similar vibes. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Not pop music.
That's what I'm. That's
my
not a.
point.
It's not a language thing. I could find you a
Billie
pop
Jean
Latino
and fucking
song.
like Monaco by
There's
Bad Bunny are
Latino-
not the same
Yeah,
genre.
there's Latino pop songs. I'm just saying. I feel like that's more like reggaeton.
Agreed.
Yeah.
it's more of a rappy vibe than a pop
Yeah,
vibe.
Forbes is
I'm
just.
with you.
Forbes is just a bunch.
It just felt like a crazy leap to me.
you know.
That's what I'm saying.
This is fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid.
I mean,
I'll just try. What are we at? We only got 11 minutes left, and that one's about to die. So let's just.
get in there.
So you know how this is a bit I'm trying that I don't really know the end. Okay. You know when like parents like have like a baby. Got him. That was yo.
Dude, good joke, dude.
That was a bit.
It's good, dude.
So, like, when they have, like, a newborn baby, like, everybody's like, oh, my God. Like, my baby is a genius. Like, they're so smart. Like, they are already doing this thing, right? It's like everybody's baby is a genius. You know what I mean? But it's like babies grow up to be us, you know? And I meet a lot of people. And majority of times I don't leave conversations talking to someone and just being like, holy fuck, that guy was a genius. Okay? And that's the whole bit.
Well, good premise.
That's the premise.
I'm going to say this. At what age? Because, like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, a parent will be like, oh, he's walking already. Oh, he already said, like, a full sentence.
Yeah.
We could do math or whatever the fuck they do. I don't know how kids, what the progression is. And they're like, my baby's a genius. Yeah, but at what age are you like, my kid's way behind? You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
you're a
it's
genius,
also
you're a
like-
genius, you're a genius. Most of those kids are eventually way behind mentally.
Right. And it's
But
like, listen, we come from like Italian moms, Italian, Puerto Rican, Italian moms that like tell it like it fucking is.
Yeah.
My mom might have been like, yeah, my baby, he's a genius. But what I remember is being called my stupid fucking kid. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
so it's like, when does that transition happen? You know?
When does that transition? We're getting into a
And
little
why
bit of
does-
trauma.
Okay, trauma can be funny.
Yeah, it can
you
be
know?
funny. Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like, you know, all the babies, they're all geniuses. What do you know? I don't know.
I think the joke is.
What's the joke? I don't know what the joke is.
What you just said. Just putting it together. It's like, when does it go from like my baby's genius to my stupid fucking kid?
Right.
Like he's so to my stupid fucking kid. That's the joke.
Okay, we'll try it. I've tried
So
it kind of on
that
stage. I told you this is the we're on the back burner of shit. I did the
give me some
coffee
more
maker.
bits.
It ripped.
The big black coffee.
Yeah. This is another bit that I always, and this is actually my last thing on the fucking list. So, this one's listening too. This just annoyed the fucking shit out of me, bro. Which is, they're listening. You know, who's they? They're listening. Amazon, Jeff Bezos, everybody's fucking listening. We all know they're listening. It's happening. Blah blah blah. Okay, you know, you say something, you get the ad. We all know that's a thing that exists. Okay. We all don't like it either, but we're fucking in it already. It's too far gone. There's nothing we can do about it. Okay? Here's my issue, though. I was thinking to myself that it'd be really cool if I had, like, for my patients, like, a lot of them are older. It's winter. I take a lot of walks. It's about to be winter. I've been taking less walks, so I need to, like, make my exercises more fucking fun. And I'd like, it'd be cool if there was like a light board. Like, I've seen it before where it was like a light board that it's like on the floor and you like have to walk over it and like hit the light. And it's like, it's like random lights and you have to like hit the light. It's like a balance thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I had that fucking thought. I didn't tell anyone. I did not tell fucking anyone that I had this thought. And then I got an ad like 2-3 days later for the exact product. And I was like, what the actual fuck?
All the time.
A thought?
Yeah, it happens to me. It freaks me out, dude.
What are yours? Boobs?
It's just porn. No, man, it's fucking
You want to
stuff.
talk about trauma, Jesus.
You did it. It's
I'm
not
sorry,
real.
yeah.
No, it's stuff that
Yeah,
I want.
yeah.
Dildos. It was right there.
Yeah, it was right
but
there.
yeah, no. Jazzy. It happens all the time, dude. I don't know how that. I don't get.
That's brutal. I'm like,
don't
get
get
out
it.
of my brain, and it's just not. And then I'm like, this is a full blown
Because
simulation.
then you think like, yo,
dude, this is the thing. I'm like, but this is the first time where I'm like, most of the times I'm like, you just said the thing about Weird Al. Joe was telling me a story that Weird Al posted about his Spotify rap that he had 84 million plays and got paid $12. I was checking my phone when we were fucking charging the camera. That story popped up. You know what I mean? But I'm like, it's fine, whatever. But now I'm like, you're reading my mind. What the hell?
did you know you can?
And I actually really want to buy it. I'm probably going to buy it.
So
And that
you
makes me-
should.
yeah.
Companies like you can buy like what are they called? Like keywords. So you can pay for your ad to come up when like someone Googles a certain word, right? You can also buy words that people say. So you can buy, genuinely, you can buy like, say you do an Instagram ad, you can run an ad and you can buy words that if they're spoken and the phone hears it, your ad will come up. You can do that. That's what it is. Isn't that insane that's even, what the fuck is going on?
But
With
how
it?
we
No,
get
I'm
to
not
my
with it.
I'm not with it either, but it's like it's so far gone that it's happening already. But I'm like, how are you getting inside my brain?
It's
I
crazy.
swear to God, I never told anybody that.
fuck yeah,
Yo,
dude! It's the robots.
Yo, you know what's
It's
so
the
funny?
vaccine.
Emily, I told Emily that, and she goes, "It's the vaccine."
Dude, remember when people were putting keys? People
Yo,
were putting
dead
keys
ass.
up to where they got the vaccine. They
The
were put-
least
and they
two
were
likely
magnetic.
people I would think go for that vaccine joke. You know?
She wrote it.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're dead. Hey, good app.
Fun app.